That's your boat system?
very well.
Is that your boat system? So nice.
Thinks it's an old guitar.
A little white on the high end though.
Yeah.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello. Did you say that like English, Mom?
Hello.
You said that like an English?
No.
Thank you.
Fancy some holiday.
Yeah. Free. Yeah, thank you for helping me out. I don't want to break the equipment. 'Cause I don't want this bill sent to my house. I ain't trying to pay for nothing. If it breaks, you can pay for it yourself.
That's right. Right, if you buy it, that's the deal, that's right, Jim.
Yeah, but sir, I do not want to own a mic. Not this one particular one anyway. How's it going?
We don't know.
Hey.
Welcome to another edition of Listen to the Black Man. Keep your mouth shut, Perry. That means you. I'm focusing in on you tonight. Perry's my friend, man. I love him, man. We have a love-hate relationship. He loves me and I hate him. I do. I hate you. But I say that with love, man. You know what I mean? When you just say you hate somebody with love in the best way, that's the best type of love, you know? Because I can tell you I hate you, and it means I won't hit you, you know? So as long as I get my aggression out verbally, everything's all right. I got a love-hate relationship with my mom, man, you know? I know she gave me birth and everything, but she's brought a lot of frustration to my life. And my mom's a good person, man, but she's very controlling. You know, she'll call you. Is somebody on the cell phone while I'm trying to do my act? Please put the cell phone away, sir. Yeah. Cell phones are controlling everything nowadays, haven't they? See, you force me to focus in on you because you let technology slide into my act. But I love you, though. I tell you, people on cell phones, man, they let these cell phones control them. I see people walking all the time, and I know they have to have neck problems because they're always looking down, you know, walking, looking at their stuff. And I'm like, man, you know, you probably walk off a cliff, you wouldn't even, ah! I just got a text message, you know. Can't do that. You got to put that stuff up. Technology, man, is something else. I just wish we could get rid of cars, because cars are a sense of frustration, brings a lot of frustration in our life. I think about like road rage. Road rage is something that we all have at some point in our lives. But I wish it could be like, you ever see that movie called The Purge? Purge is a movie where you have 24 hours to do what you want to do. You can beat people up, you know, kill them, spit on them, kick them, whatever you want to do. You won't go to the penitentiary. I think we should have it, man, you know, with road rage. I would love to do that. I would love to just run some people off the road and not give me jail time. Cops pull me over, so okay, you got your one road rage in for a year. I don't want to see you until next year. Thank you, Mr. Officer. So you can go back to your job and say, hey, I'm a good guy. I killed somebody, but I'm all right. You know? I don't want to really kill anybody, though. I just hate certain types of drivers on the streets, man. You know, like, have you ever seen the weavers? That's the people on the highway, man. The weavers, man. They like to weave in and out of traffic. They love it. They jump in front of me. They jump in front of you. They jump in front of everybody. And I just wish they would jump in front of a cop car.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually, you know, when I do that, I never get stopped. I always get stopped by a cop. But these guys, they somehow evade the police every time. And I don't understand. What if the truck drivers, man? The truck drivers. Anybody got a truck here? I'm going to talk about you, sir.
Go ahead.
Get prepared for me to talk about you. Yeah, I mean, truck drivers, man, there's something else too. Because they're very arrogant people. Yeah. Some people. Some truck drivers. Yeah, because I don't want to get out here in the parking lot and you run me over. Oh, you're going to tell jokes about me, huh? You know, I don't want to do that. But the truck drivers, man, I mean, these people drive the same way in December. They drive anytime. It doesn't make a difference. July, June, whatever. And they always give you that look when they drive past you, doing 200 miles per hour. You can't do what I do. I don't want to do what you do because you're about to kill 5,000 people. Especially when it's snowing, man, you know? Don't do that on the highway. It's hazardous to your health and everybody else. And what about the people in the rear enders? The rear enders are people too, man, I hate. Because the rear enders, man, they get behind your car. They're so close to you. Had a guy telling me so close. I looked at him, looked like he's in my back seat. I mean, he was that close, man. I can't stand the rear enders. And the cops, man, they never, I feel like policemen, they have this upper hand on us that we don't have on them. They can drive any types of cars. It can be in a Volkswagen. They can be in a Capri. It can be anything they want to. A Crown Vic, it doesn't matter. We should be able to drive in all cop cars one day, just throw them off. So they won't even know who we are, getting cars. That would be crazy. It wouldn't be. It would be illegal, but you can do it. I think to myself about a lot of different things. I want to be funny, make people laugh. And a lot of times, I don't know if I am so funny, but some of the funniest people are people in my family. My uncle's very funny guy. I try to talk him into getting up here and do comedy, but he never will do it. One time I did talk him into it. He said, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make people laugh and do it. He said, just stop me over at the store before we get to the club. I said, what do you want to stop by the store for? He said, I want to get 2 half pints. Before I get up on stage, So that was the way he did it. And I never wanted to drink, man, before I did this. I never wanted to do that. Because I would go to the comedy clubs when I first started, and these guys were trying to talk to me. I'd be so nervous. I would always poop before I would get up on stage. I'd get nervous, man. I would. And these guys, they would talk to me and say, John, you don't be nervous. Just do what I do. Just drink a little bit. There you go, kid. Like some illegal drugs or something. And then I would watch this guy, he'd get on stage, he'd be twisted, and he'd fall flat on his face. And I said, I don't want to do that. So I was trying to deal with my nerves the best way I can, trying to make sure I poop, a couple hours before I go on stage. And I worked my way through all that stuff. And then I got to a point where I started trying to get myself implemented with the different comedians and comics in that crowd. And comics, man, they're not good people. They're horrible people. I guess I'm probably talking about myself. Comics, man, I don't know, they got these cliques. I hate that. That's why I hang around musicians, man, because musicians don't have cliques. They have positive cliques. Comedians have cancerous cliques, And you go around comedians, you feel like you want to kill somebody after it's all over with. Because comics, man, I don't know what it is. One of the first places I went to, I said, open your mind up, talk to these guys. I walk inside the bar. These guys is up, stick my hand. I say, hey, my name's John Maupin. Guys, okay. And my hand was still stuck out there, so it's like you feel bad. You say, well, I got to do something with my hands. So I just did stuck it back in my pocket. So, okay, all right. This is how it's going to be, huh? So then I started coming around the musicians, man, and I was expecting to be the same way. These guys are very open to me. One guy came to kiss me in the mouth, I said, yeah, it's really nice. But these guys are real nice to me, man, And I picked up a lot of different things from the musicians. I didn't pick up from the comics. Like, I learned how to do cocaine. That was, amped out. No, I didn't. But the musicians, they got something that the comics don't have. You guys have the ability that when things is not working out for you on stage, you can close your eyes and duck your head down. God, but see, comics can't do that. Like when it's going bad, like right now, I gotta look at you, Then I gotta walk back out in the crowd, But see, doing around white people is different than versus doing around black people. Because white crowds, man, y'all real, you don't say stuff, you're doing great. It's gonna get better. Just give it a little time. Now, when we walk out the room, suck! The black people, you walk in, man, it's doing bad. It's horrible. Boom! And they follow you out of your car when you're driving home. Boom! I got home and I said, well, that was rough. Looked out my window, you still out there. Boom! You don't want that to happen, man. I got booed one time, man. But the thing about it was, when the place I did it at, I felt like I brought the whole crowd together. Because everybody said, you suck at the same time. You suck! And then the guy, it was over the sound. He cut my mic. And I went out to my car. And I did what any man would do. I cried. I was sad. And I got discouraged, man. This was 10 years ago. I still haven't gotten over it, so I think I need some therapy, But 10 years ago, man, I was struggling. I was a struggling comedian. Now I'm an old man who's struggling. But I decided to come back. I said, I'm going to come back here and do this no matter what I embarrass myself or not. And I never could get any support from my family, man. That's what used to make me so rough. Because I wanted my family to come out here and see how horrible I am, you know? But they never would come. And I knew they weren't going to come. Because my mom said, oh, we're not coming. That's it. And I said, why not? She said, I'm not going to those places, okay? I'm not going to go in bars. I'm like, look, you ain't like I asked you to go to a strip club or something, man. Just come see me do 5 minutes. You know, my mom would never come see me do my comedy, man. I hated that. But if my brother got locked up, she'd go to the jailhouse and sit there and support him. You want to be around criminals, but you don't want to be around a comic, huh? It's all right, though. Not getting support from your family is a rough thing, man. And it's really therapeutic to get up here and tell people about your whole life, you know. And I think about it sometimes. I say, man, but most of the support I've always gotten is from my friends, man. My friends have always come to see me, and they always want to give me a lot of, ideas. You should do this. You should change this around. I said, you should just shut up, because you know what you're talking about. You know? And I think to myself, I said, man, I want to be a good person. I want to be a good comic. I want to get on television in the next 6 months. So what I'm planning on doing is going out here and robbing the bank. I know I'm going to be on television then. But I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, see. I just want to be able, because going to jail sucks, man. And I always wondered, different things. You ever see, the people that's on death row? Those death row people, like, why do we waste time? They always ask, like on television, well, what do you want for your last meal? And they'll say, oh, I want beef, potatoes, and steak. Why would you waste time feeding this person? Because as soon as he gets through eating it, it's coming straight out of his butt after he gets electrocuted. Don't do that, man. Just give that guy a glass of water and let that be it. And they're always so calm, man, especially on television. They're walking down the hallway and they're about to get electrocuted. To be real historic. I've made peace with God. Because I know it wouldn't be me. If I was walking down the hallway and he was about to electrocute me, I know my pants would go from the color of green to the color of brown. I'd be pooping myself. I know I would. I'd be slobbering, fighting, scratching, kicking. I don't want to go. No. Why don't you take my spot? Because I know when I die, man, if I go to hell, I'm a union type of guy. And if I go to hell, first thing I'm going to say to God, I'm going to say to the devil is, when do I get my lunch break, sir? Ain't no lunch break. You get over and keep working. You ain't get no 10-minute breaks or nothing. And I know I'm going to run into Hitler and people like that. Because I know Hitler's down there. I hope he is. I don't want to see Hitler in heaven, And I hope I didn't offend anybody with all the stuff I just got through saying, And I appreciate your laughter because ain't nobody else laughed, It's all right. Look, we're going to go ahead and get some more talented people.